Welcome back to the Crypto Report. I'm Blacksea, and I have another video for you guys. Today, I want to talk about Crypto.com CRO Coin, take a look at Bitcoin, because we did have a small little breakout. Let's hop in. So, guys, right now, Bitcoin is trading at $42,228, up about 1.3% on the day. Bitcoin dominance is ticking up at about 52.25%. When you exclude stablecoins, we're trading at about 54.25%. So, that being said, over the past week, this is our all-time high of Bitcoin dominance. It is starting to absorb some liquidity. I still believe here that we will see Bitcoin dominance rally up a little bit more before this Bitcoin halving, guys. I do think that this is probably the way it's going to play out. But some of these other altcoins have been rallying as well. There's been money overall flowing into the space, which is a very, very good sign, bullish indicator. Things are looking good. Let's take a look over at Bitcoin, because right now, I do think, since we did break above 42,000, if we get a daily candle close above this, I think that we're probably going to take another little stab at the 45,000. And I do think that there's a good chance that we break above it. I think that the chances of a capitulation to the downside before January 10th, i.e. the deadline for the Bitcoin spot ETF, for a few of them, I think it's very, very unlikely to see a capitulation to the downside happen before then. And I think that it kind of primes us up for some mania and to see some of these coins make some big moves and see maybe Bitcoin make a move above 45,000, maybe even try to test around 48,000. I think that's an appropriate price level. I think you guys see some people talking about 55K, but let's get to 48,000 first before we get to 55. I think that that's on the table, guys. I think it's looking very good. However, I do want to emphasize, I do want to say this, guys, there is a chance that this ETF gets rejected. And if it does get rejected, I do expect a intense drawdown to maybe 37,000, maybe a little bit lower. I think 37,000 is an appropriate price level to keep our eyes open on. But I just want to throw that out there because it is possible. I'm seeing a lot of news articles talking about how it's almost guaranteed. The Bitcoin spot ETF has a 95% guaranteed rate it's going to happen. The Bitcoin spot ETF is basically here. It's very interesting, and it seems a little curious. Maybe I'm just overanalyzing it, but it is something to think about, because who's paying for these news articles? Who's paying to get this price hyped up? It doesn't really make much sense. That would be the Bitcoin spot ETFs, especially if they haven't already purchased their Bitcoin. Maybe they already have purchased their Bitcoin. Maybe that's where we got the majority of this move. But I don't necessarily think that that's the case. I do think that there probably will be a sell-off. Maybe it'll be a sell the news event. But if it does get rejected, be prepared for some volatility. Be prepared for it. If it doesn't get rejected, it may be another sell the news event. We may come down. Or it might be so bullish that we decide to just continue off into the sunset and break above 55,000 and maybe make a new all-time high before the halving. Yeah, I know that sounds crazy, but I think it's very possible if that does happen. If the momentum is so bullish and there's so much mania, we are moving into an election year in 2024. It's usually very bullish for risk-on assets and for the stock market. Very interesting. Might create a perfect storm. But I still am prepared for a little bit of a sell-off prior to, if we do get a rejected spot ETF or sell the news event. And I don't think, if it gets approved and we have a sell the news event, I don't think that will be nearly as bad if it gets rejected, obviously. But I still think there'll be a little bit of a drawdown, and I'm prepared for that. And I also want to emphasize that if it does draw down, those dips are for buying, guys. Those dips are for buying. Let's take a look over at CRO Coin, because CRO Coin right now came back up, and it tried to test this 10 cents price level. Guys, we've been fighting this level here at about 0.992 cents, basically 10 cents, for some time, since almost in November, really, since back in November, over a month. Almost 2 months now. We've been fighting this level. And, I think we're going to continue to see that. I think we're going to continue to see us fighting this level until Bitcoin decides to break out. I think that if this Bitcoin spot ETF does get approved, you probably will see the altcoins make some massive moves after Bitcoin decides to make its little shakeout. If it decides to come down, you're going to see some massive moves to the upside, guys. Be prepared for that. Guys, if you like these quick updates, please like this video, subscribe to the channel right now, hit that bell notification. Check out our description box below this video. I have some awesome referral links. $4,100 sign-up bonus to Femex, $8,000 sign-up bonus to BitGet. Some awesome bonuses to take advantage of. Also, you can follow me on Twitter at 333Blacksea. Very active over there. Do giveaways. Have lots of fun with you guys. That's all I got. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.